Hi there. Thanks for taking the time to check out Posicovidity Stories, featuring individuals and organizations bringing solutions to the broader community during COVID-19 and beyond. At Posicovidity, we've scoured the internet for coronavirus resources, so you don't have to.
My name is Robert Lee. I'm one of the co-founders and CEO of Rescuing Leftover Cuisine. We're a 501c3 nonprofit organization that brings excess food to homeless shelters, soup kitchens, food pantries. During these uncertain times, we've really been stepping up to help frontline hospital workers feed the food insecure who are being laid off and getting reduced paychecks, and picking up excess food from food establishments that are closing during these times. We started Rescuing Leftover Cuisine about 7 years ago to target the smaller amounts of food that weren't being picked up by existing organizations and bringing it to people who need it at homeless shelters, soup kitchens, and food pantries.
Have you thought about serving the healthcare community during this time?
Yeah, so we've done a few drop-offs at hospitals as well. There's a huge demand there. We've been lucky enough to have food donor partners that really wanted to help. And so, for example, we had a Indian food supplier for airlines actually donate pallets and pallets worth of food in individual trays to several hospitals across the New York City region.
That's awesome. Could you quantify for us how much in terms of number of meals that have been donated, whether it's during this time in particular or overall?
Sure, yeah. On an overall basis, we've now rescued about 4.5 million pounds of food, which feeds about 3.7-ish million meals for the hungry. We've been rescuing about 100,000 pounds of food every month.
So thinking back through your time at NYU and then getting here, what sort of transitions did you make during this entire period, and what led you to your current role?
The most obvious that always comes up is my transition from working in finance at JP Morgan to working at obviously Rescuing Leftover Cuisine. So that was now 6 years ago in 2014. Honestly, sounds like a long time, but honestly doesn't feel that long. As we started the organization, honestly, the beginning stages was a lot of, on the ground work. And at one point I transitioned to becoming literally a truck driver for a bit, and then transitioned to being basically kind of more of an office manager, more of a salesperson for a bit, and then transitioned more to being a manager. And then now, honestly, just transitioning to be a more traditional, executive director, CEO level person at a nonprofit.
Can you describe more how people can help Rescuing Leftover Cuisine?
Yeah, number one thing right now, honestly, is we do need people to basically drive to a food donor location, load up the food that the food donor has left in a open space, load it into your vehicle, and then drop it off at a homeless shelter, soup kitchen, food pantry that needs the food desperately and can't pick it up themselves. And you can drop it off also in a contactless way. Number two, I'd say, if you hear about any food establishments closing that have excess inventory that don't know what to do with it, feel free to put us in touch. Our email is info@rescuingleftovercuisine.org. And then thirdly, with these uncertain times, we have a lot of need for larger equipment, much more equipment than normal, with masks, gloves, etc. So we are looking for people to contribute monetarily to help us continue to face this demand, feed people that need it. For anyone who's interested in creating a branch of Rescuing Leftover Cuisine, feel free to reach out to us.